I do not like Sonic Heroes. Hold on. Let me explain. It's just my opinion, and if you think it's great, good for you. Anyone can have their own opinions, and that's totally fine. Now, let's talk about it. Quick notice, I'm going to make a series called Hot Take where I take a controversial stance and try to justify it. And this idea was inspired by my good friend Matthew, so thank you for that. On to the video. Sonic Heroes has a simple story. Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles get a message from Eggman telling that he's gonna do something bad. And Sonic, being Sonic, accepts the challenge and thrill and goes for him. It is important to note that we follow many different perspectives along the way. Like Amy, Cream, and Big need to find Chocola Chow and Froggy. Yes, that Froggy! While discovering that Sonic mysteriously stole them. And so they head out, searching for them. And while that's happening, my absolute favorite story is happening, where the Chaotix, aka Charmy, Vector, and Espio, need to pay rent. Yes, rent in a Sonic game, where it has been never addressed previously, like where does Sonic even live and pay for it? Which, by the way, what is the rent? Is it rings? Because they can just get them whenever they want throughout the entire story and its levels. And if it's money, Vector, just sell your giant gold chain. But moving on. And so we are reintroduced to the Chaotix, and in a way that actually made me laugh. Because the first thing we see by them is Vector listening to their own theme song, just to show how much of a narcissist Vector really is. But I love him so anyways. And while Charmy bashes his way into the room, annoyingly of course, saying that they have a new client, and that client uses a voice changer. I wonder, who could it be? Very strange indeed. And what could have been my favorite story is Shadows, Rouge, and Omega's, in which Rouge wants them diamonds and jewels, Omega wants to
destroy Eggman and make him bleed while he smiles with happiness and greed.
And Shadow's arc could have been the most interesting in this entire story, where he is searching for the truth because he discovered that there are clones of him called Shadow Androids, and he is curious about if he is one of those clones, because he has amnesia and can't remember the events of the previous game. But the problem here is that it's not answered in this game, or even truly explored in depth, which makes me pretty mad. But moving forward. Also, the characters meet and fight each other for literally no reason for it. But moving forward, there's a pretty neat plot twist where Metal Sonic disguises as Eggman and fools everyone, but it comes with a very annoying ending, where Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles will use the Chaos Emeralds and become super. Now, that could have been a cool scene, if we actually got to see Tails and Knuckles turn super. Because even though Sonic gets it, and Tails and Knuckles did have it in Sonic 3, they just get a worthless shield bubble. And I mean, come on, Sonic 06 did that right. Sonic 06! And so they beat Metal Sonic and all is good. This is a simple story, and there's no problem with it, but the issue here is that the two previous games had a relatively deep story and a very compelling one too, that keeps the audience engaged. And for this to follow it up is a bit disappointing to me at least. But what about the designs? I do not like Sonic Heroes' character designs, except for two. Let me explain. Everyone just looks way too shiny and looks like they're made of plastic, which looks really jarring. And what makes it even worse is that in the previous game, Sonic Adventure 2, had some nice character models with good shading and all. The cutscenes do look good for the time, but it isn't anything noteworthy. But the two character designs I really liked were Omega, since this is the first game he debuted in, and I just loved him. It looks like an Eggman robot, but distinct from the others, like Gamma, while being menacing and badass. And the other one being Metal Overlord. It just takes the menacing from Metal Sonic and cranks it up into a giant goddamn Mechagodzilla.
Metal Sonic has finally transformed!
Like, just look at this. He's terrifying and definitely memorable. And he has a great boss fight too. It's a Sonic game, so it has good music, obviously, moving forward. This game has some very slippery controls. None of the characters control well, especially in those special stages. Goddamn pieces of shit. But a character I did have some moderate enjoyment was Omega, because I just love
Obliterating everything in my sight with no mercy whatsoever.
In conclusion, I personally think Sonic Heroes is a bad game, but I do have some occasional enjoyment, and it's alright to have opinions, and it's perfectly fine if you disagree with me. I just hope we can have a fair discussion about which is what. I hope for this to be a new series, and heck, I asked Otaku for his opinion, and he said it was great. Just look at this.
My opinions on Sonic Heroes, honestly, it's the greatest game of all time, mate. It's one of the best Sonic games out there. Literally, the GameCube era, Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes, Shadow Hedgehog, those four are the best Sonic games out of the whole franchise. Sonic Heroes is one of the treasure and nostalgic of 3D gaming. It's sort of like one of the last great ones as well, mate. Yeah, yes. If I had to give it a 10 out of 10, I would give it. Fuck it. 10 out of 10. That's what I meant. Yeah.
By the way, shout out to OtakuCon, go subscribe to him, he's a really nice guy, and he started his own channel recently too. Thanks for watching my video, please subscribe, follow me on Twitter, give this video a like, and turn on notifications. Peace.